Hi, this is Jim. We're at Gray's Automotive in Tigard, Oregon. I'm here with Paul Roberts, old school friend of mine. We've known each other for 30 plus years, and Paul does all the motor work for everything that I've ever done. And he's done some work. Mick Gray's motor, who's the previous owner, he's passed away just recently, which is unfortunate because he was a great guy. But Paul, can you tell us a little bit about the motor?
Well, it's an all-aluminum small block. It's a dark block. 427 cubic inches. It's got 15-degree L-rock heads on it. Makes 740 horse, 634 foot-pounds of torque. Goes in a late model dirt car. It's going to be.
Are you sure that doesn't go in a 74 Corvette?
Or a 69?
It's going to be raced in Medford this weekend.
Oh, is it really?
Wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
So Paul's got a full-scale machine shop. Can do anything on basically for motors. If you look around, you can see he's got trick stuff. He's got a dyno in the back that's been recently put together so they can dyno all their motors. So it's extremely awesome to come in here. It's like going to Disneyland.
Paul's not new.
With all the candy.
Well, I worked for Mick for 30 years.
Yeah, so the business has been since 1975. Mick Gray started the business, is that correct?
I started for him in 1980.
So when I graduated. Ooh, I'm dating myself.
Awesome. Paul, can you tell me a little bit about this hood up here?
We had a memorial for Mick, and Barry at Northwest Refinishing painted this hood, bought a brand new hood, painted it, put our logo on it, and then we had it set up there at the memorial, and everybody that we've done work that came to the memorial signed it.
And you have a memorial race for him every year.
Well, they had one just last 2 weekends ago, Labor Day weekend. There was one down at Willamette Speedway in Lebanon.
He's got a fully equipped shop. This guy's been doing this stuff for a long time. He knows what he's doing. He actually
do all the head work.
Yeah, speaking of head work, he stays pretty busy, so he probably doesn't remember it, but Paul did the heads on my 74 Corvette back in 1994.
Oh, wow.
He tried to trade me some aluminum ones for it because I had camel humps on there. Now do you remember me?
There's the control center for the dyno.
Control center for the engine dyno. That way you get done with the engine. If it's going to blow up, it does it in there. Nice. Very nice. This is exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. Fully equipped dyno. Very nice. These guys make 700,000 horsepower engines, so they know what they're doing. And there's headers.
Yeah, that's only a few of them because you got to have headers for every motor you do.
Oh, this is just for your dyno.
Yeah, there's probably twice as many
it's
outside.
It's like a candy store.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that motor together, our old boat stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that fuel injection unit up there?
Yeah, that's an old Crowler. I got some old aluminum heads, just for a showpiece.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And we got our old valve covers, off the boat.
Oh yeah. Very cool. Oh, Gray's Automotive. That's awesome.
This is a dry sump system for the motor that you've seen out front, the 427. It's external oil pump. Has a tank here and recycles oil through the motor constantly.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And this is the way they are on the dirt cars, so this is the setup we got.
Yeah, you got different bell houses and stuff you bolt on there for different engines.
Yeah, see, and all these different adapters. See, this is what they use on a dirt car.
Yeah.
So it goes to that shaft.
Very nice.
That's cool. So they get the engine all hooked up and they get it fired up in there, and then they come back in here where they're nice and safe, and they rev it to the red line and blow it up. Right, Paul?
No, we don't do that.
We don't blow it up? Come on, Paul. Have you blown any engines up in there?
Not any of ours.
Wow, that's awesome. All right.
Computers down here.
I believe this guy, too.
This is to show you the horsepower and torque. This used to be analogical and digital. Now it's all digital because we ran a Mopar that made too much power and broke the torque gauge, so we had to convert it to a load cell, so now it's all electronic.
Paul, are you a Mopar guy?
I do a lot of Mopar.
You said that with a little affection when you were talking about that Mopar blowing up your toy there.
Well, we work with another guy, Andy. He builds, he writes articles for Mopar Muscle.
Oh, awesome. That's a good magazine, too. I've read that.
He wrote a book. the dyno tests and I do all the machine work for him.
Very cool.
So
Awesome.
he upgraded it so we could handle more power.
A couple of pictures over here.
Nice.
So, yeah, because his made 800 and... See, this torque gauge was only good to 656 foot-pounds.
This is the one that got blown up, huh?
Well, it's a hydraulic cylinder and it broke that. So what he did is he said, hey, let's upgrade it. So he bought the load cell and he says, I'll buy the stuff and then you dyno mine for free until we're paid up. And so I'm paid up now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we upgraded it. So now it's good to 1,500 foot-pounds of torque.
That's
And
more than I've got.